Okay, good evening. My name is Brandon Shorter, and I'm representing the team of Brandon Shorter and Zachary Mills. And today we will be getting into the tech demo of the gray box level design that we have so far. Um, but before we get into that, I kind of want to go over the design document and what we have in our GitHub repository first. So as you can see, this is our design document. So it contains stuff like our mood board, which as you can see, this contains the initial concept and vision that we had for the game when we created it, kind of like a space feel for it. And this is the sketch that we had for the initial layout of the space station, which granted, once we get to the demo part of this video, you will see that this has changed somewhat drastically from the initial sketch, but I'll explain more once we get into the demo. Okay, and then we have our overarching theme of the game here. I'll sum it up for you. Essentially, the theme of the game is exploration and discovery. The player is meant to take their time in exploring the abandoned spaceship, and they're supposed to let curiosity take over once they're during gameplay. And then right here we have the purposes of each level, which I'll get into each of the purpose of the levels once we get into the demo. And then we have the significant design decisions, which are a few, as you'll see once we get to the demo. But the main thing is that we change the main design decision we change is making it not a horizontal format, but more so like a vertical, like you're climbing stairs format for the levels, which you'll see in just a second. And then I have the contributions that were made by each of us here. As you can see, pretty split down the middle. We both had our roles to play in creating this the levels that we had to create. So yeah, so this is the okay. So I just want to show you guys our GitHub repository, at least on my end. So basically, these are the branches that we have created, just to show you that real quick. And then these are the commits that we made during this sprint. As you can see, we have made quite a few over the past 2 or 3 weeks. And our last one was just adjusting the walls and stuff like that. And we created the electrical room and the storage room over this past week. So yes, let's get over to Unity. Okay, so welcome to the demo. So I'll basically start off from the beginning. So this room right here, this room right here is the medical bay. So as you can see, we have a lot of here. I apologize. It's going a bit slow. Let's say my computer is just not the best, quite frankly. And then as you can see, the stairs leads into this second floor of the medical bay. And let me see if I can turn it for you guys. So as you can see, there's more beds, and I kind of brought myself up to the stairs here. So as you can see, there's stairs leading up into the next floor, which will be the cafeteria. And the cafeteria, ideally, the cafeteria will be the first you will meet enemies in this game. And then if you can see that right there, right over here behind the table, this is the fridge where you'll be gathering the rations for your trip into the space pod. That's one of the objectives in the game. And then here's another set of stairs, and this will lead to the electrical room. And as you can see, here's the electrical room with all the generators in it. This one at the end over here on the left side, that's going to be the generator that you're going to turn on so you can get power back into the spaceship so you can travel on the space pod. As you can see, another set of stairs here. And then here is the storage room, which you got these storage bins here. And then let me turn the camera a bit. So you're going to see stairs here. Okay, and another reason why the bins are kind of spaced out is I kind of wanted an effect to where if you go through like the middle section here, the aliens can just pop up and maybe give you a little jump scare. But that's kind of how I wanted to do it. And did not mean to go that far. Didn't mean to go that far. Sorry. Let me get back there real quick. Specifically to come on. Specifically, is it there or okay? There it is. Okay, don't go too far now. Don't go too far. Okay, so as you can see, here is the key. If my freaking thing can stop moving. Okay, so as you can see, there is the key that you need to grab to go through the space pod. That'll actually allow you to go through the space pod. That's one of the objectives as well. And finally, we are at the bridge of the ship. Um, wish this thing could turn fast. Oh, I apologize. Uh, okay, I think I got it now. Okay, so here is the space pod. Now, granted, we really didn't. It's not really looking as space potty as it should be because we really and truly didn't get to well, we really and truly didn't know exactly how to model the space pod in like a circular shape, so we kind of just settled on this real quick. I that's kind of why in the design document I kind of what's the word? I switched between space pod and space portal because we're kind of debating we're going to switch it to a space portal because we don't exactly know how to make the space pod work, but we'll see how that goes. But yeah, and before we're done with the demo, I should show you this. Let me just back out some more. Uh, okay, okay. Don't. I was afraid of that. I was afraid of that. Don't go too far. Why are you going so far? Oh my god. I'm sorry. Let me see if I can get that back over here. But as you saw, we did make it into a traditional rocket ship type of shape. So the wings and stuff like that. There's the actual. Yeah, that's basically all I wanted to show y'all for this day.